Hey, so what is going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be making a slingshot, which is a little bit different than what I normally do. So yeah, it's gonna be somewhat shaped like this. At least the fork, I'm gonna make the forks. I'm gonna make the handle a little bit different. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. Okay, so there's the main shape of it. Here's this. I made this slingshot. This was like the first slingshot that I ever made a couple years ago. And then this one is one that I made that I really like the handle on, which I kind of changed it from that. I might make this a little bit larger, but this one broke and I didn't really like this one. Well, I mean, it was the first one that I ever made. So, but I still like the fork shape on it, so I use that. So yeah, there's pretty much a shape of it. I might change it a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this out and put it on this piece of wood. This seems like it's oak. I think it might be. So it's something like that. It's just a harder wood. So yeah, let me put this on, get these a little bit wider here, and let's get it on there and get it cut out. Okay, so there we go. I definitely probably could have put over a little bit and save some wood, but I have a bunch of this wood, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this out on the bandsaw. Okay, so I ended up getting this all done. So I ended up making some changes to it. You can see this, it's a little bit different shape here. This is a little bit bigger because I need to take a little bit off, but I figured that'd be okay because I can make it to where I can hold it better. So I'm going to go ahead and start grinding this down and grinding the shape into these. Okay, so the shape of this changed a lot from that. So, but it ended up working out good. I'm probably going to trace this shape because I really like it, so that you can kind of see the handles off there. So that'll work out well. So I'm going to go ahead and file out the whole inside of this. Probably trim it down with the razor blade a little bit and sand the crap out of this. And then it should be getting close to done. Well, it should be done then. So I will see you guys. So let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can see I already started. This is getting a little bit thick. I'm going to do a lot on this, but I already started taking this down a little bit because I'm trying to get done pretty quick. I'm going to try to do this in one night so I can get finish it and finish the video tomorrow. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish rounding all these off, and I'll probably go with the orbital sander and finish the rest of that. So I got that all done. I pretty much just used a rasp. It isn't really file, so I definitely got it done quicker than file. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this. I'm not going to use the orbital sander because I actually got it closer than I thought I was going to be able to on the belt sander, and the battery's also almost dead. So I'm going to go ahead and start sanding this with a 150 grit. Looking good so far. So I'm going to go ahead and sand it with some higher grit. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the orbital sander. I'm going to hand sand a little bit with some higher grit, and then I'm going to go to some really high grit with the orbital sander and then wax it, and it should be about done. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so here the thing is, the Slingshot is so far. I'm going to go ahead and oil it. First I'm going to use some oil, then I'm going to use some conditioner, and then I'm going to put some cutting board butter on it just to get it sealed up. So first I'm just going to go with the oil. I'm going to give it a coat of that, let it soak in. I'm going to give it probably 2 coats of this, let it soak in, and a coat or 2 of the other stuff. Okay, so we just put the oil on it. I let it soak in for a while. I'm going to go ahead and put the conditioner on it. It's looking really good so far. This stuff really makes it look a lot better than oil. I like how this makes it look better than oil, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on it. Okay, instead of putting multiple coats on this, the last time with the oil I just let it soak in for like 5 minutes. I'm just going to wrap this up in the towel and let it soak in the bag, because this towel is soaked in it. I'm just going to let it soak in there for like a half an hour. Okay, so it's the next morning. So you saw from the last clip I was putting the conditioner on it, the cutting board conditioner. So it's soaked in overnight, but I did end up needing to sand a couple more spots out of it, but I didn't sand that much off. I just sanded a little bit because there were just a couple scratches in it. So right now I'm going to go ahead and finish. I just started these grooves for the bands to help hold the bands on. I didn't think I was going to need them, but I figured I'd put them on. That's why I didn't do it before I put the conditioner and oil and stuff on there. But I'm going to go ahead, cut these out, get the bands on them, and put some of this, or cut the grooves out. Probably sand them down a little bit to make them smooth so it's not ripping the bands, and put some of this cutting board butter on it, and then put the bands in. Okay, so there we go. Those are sanded into it. You can see where I left a little bit of a, there you can kind of see it. It's kind of more triangle than it is round. It's only round around the top. So the bands have something to sink down into to get real tight on there. I probably could have made them a little bit farther down this, but that's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to go ahead and get these bands on it, and it'll be, well, I guess I got to put this board butter on it, or cutting board butter on it, and then it'll be ready to shoot after I put the bands on it. So here it is. It turned out really well. I really like it. I'm not outside right now because I came in here to film a little bit because it's super windy outside. I know I have some cheap bands on here, and I'm just holding on with rubber bands, which it doesn't really matter. It works fine. It just holds it on there, okay? Which I'm gonna get a better set of bands and some actual stuff to, what's it called, elastic or whatever, to hold it on there. I can't really think of what it's called right now, to hold it on there. But yeah, the Slingshot itself turned out really well. I actually shot it a little bit so far just to kind of get used to it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a little bit on camera. Okay, so I'm gonna be at about 10 yards. I might take a couple shots at 20, and yes, this is a horse blanket. It was just one that I grabbed. because the one that I was shooting at before was getting wore out. So I don't want them going through it. I was shooting, well, I don't really like to shoot these bigger ones. I like to shoot the smaller ones. I was a little bit more accurate with the smaller ones. So I am getting used to these though. I just don't have any small ones right now. It is really windy. I'm probably going to be shooting at these a good bit, so let me go back and take some shots. So I'm going to be like right back around there. It's about 30 yards to the target right there. So I'm going to go and try to shoot that little metal ram off the top of that. Okay, well you guys fell right after I shot that. Thankfully you didn't fall as soon as I shot that. But I hit it, it took way too long. I guess I'm not used to this, so that's my excuse. So yeah, there it is right down in there. Just hit it off the top of that from in there. That was a pretty good shot. It's pretty far for just getting used to the slingshot. So yeah, wow, that's totally zoomed in. I'm pretty sure that's going to be about it for the video. I'm probably going to shoot this a bunch more throughout the rest of the day. The slingshot turned out amazing. I really like it. I definitely want to use it a bunch more. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. The slingshot turned out great. I actually took the bands off of it to get some pictures of it without the bands on. So, thank you guys for watching this video. The slingshot turned out great. I really like it. Try to show you some of that wood grain a little bit better. It definitely feels really comfortable whenever you're holding it. I'm definitely going to shoot some more today. I'm kind of getting used to it, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shoot this the rest of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll probably do some more, probably make some more slingshots and videos sometime. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.